Hey there, dog lovers! Welcome to Featuring Canines. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of canine body language. Dogs communicate with us all the time, but it's not through words. It's through wags, wiggles, postures, and those adorable puppy dog eyes. Understanding these subtle cues is like cracking a secret code to unlock a deeper connection with your furry friend. So, buckle up, grab your treat pouch, and let's embark on this exciting journey together. Imagine this, you're at a dog park, and your usually playful pup suddenly freezes, ears back, tail low. What's going on? Is he scared? Anxious? Understanding his body language can be the difference between a fun outing and a stressful situation. By learning to read your dog's signals, you'll become fluent in their silent language, strengthening your bond and creating a harmonious relationship. You'll anticipate their needs, understand their emotions, and respond appropriately, making you the best dog parent ever. Alright folks, let's talk dog faces. Those expressive eyes, those twitchy ears, those adorable snoots, they're all talking to us. A dog's face is like an open book, revealing a whole spectrum of emotions from pure joy to mild anxiety. Take those soulful eyes for instance. Soft, relaxed eyes with a gentle gaze usually signal a happy and content pup. But if you notice those eyes widening, showing the whites often called whale eyes, it could be a sign of stress or fear. And those adorable floppy ears? While some breeds naturally sport droopy ears, pay attention to how they move. Ears pricked forward often indicate alertness or interest, while ears pulled back against the head can signal fear or anxiety. Learning to read these subtle facial cues is like having a direct line to your dog's emotional state, allowing you to respond with understanding and care. Now let's talk about tails. The wag tells us a lot. It's a common misconception that a wagging tail always equals a happy dog. While a loose, rhythmic wag, especially one that involves a little booty shake, often indicates happiness and excitement, there's more to the story. A high, stiff wag, on the other hand, can actually be a sign of alertness or even potential aggression, especially if accompanied by other tense body language. And a tail tucked between the legs? That's a classic sign of fear, anxiety, or submission. This can also be a communication method from one dog to another, or to people that it is not a threat. If the tail is really clamped down between the dog's legs, then it could mean they are very worried and feel they need to protect themselves. The speed, direction, and even the tension in the wag can all convey different messages. A neutral or slightly raised tail usually indicates happiness. A fast tail wag can mean excitement, and a wag that is on turbo speed is called flagging. If you see a circle wag or helicopter tail, this usually indicates extreme joy. So next time you see that tail going to town, remember to look at the whole picture, the dog's overall body language, before assuming it's all sunshine and rainbows. Now let's shift our focus to the whole package. A dog's overall posture. Just like with humans, a dog's body posture can reveal a lot about their emotional state. A relaxed dog will often stand with a loose, wiggly body, their weight evenly distributed. They might even greet you with a playful playbow front end lowered, rear end up in the air, an invitation to engage and have some fun. On the other hand, a tense or anxious dog might hold their body stiffly, their weight shifted back, tail low or tucked. You might also notice their hackles, the hair along their back, standing on end, a clear sign of arousal or potential aggression. Remember, context is key. A dog displaying tense body language in a stressful environment like a crowded park might simply be overwhelmed, while the same behavior at home could indicate something more serious. Putting it all together, recognizing the signals. So we've covered the basics, facial expressions, tail wags, and body posture. But remember, dogs communicate with their entire beings. It's like a symphony of signals, all working together to convey a message. A yawn, for example, isn't always a sign of tiredness. It can also indicate stress or anxiety. Lip licking, especially when done repeatedly, can be a subtle sign of nervousness or appeasement. And those adorable puppy dog eyes? While they're undeniably cute, they're actually a form of canine communication called pedomorphism, retaining baby-like features to elicit caregiving instincts. By learning to recognize these subtle signals and putting them together like pieces of a puzzle, you'll gain a deeper understanding of your dog's emotional state, strengthening your bond and creating a more harmonious relationship. Case study: the conflicted canine. Let's put our newfound knowledge to the test with a real-life scenario. Imagine this. You're at the dog park and you see a dog approaching with a wagging tail. At first glance he seems friendly and approachable, but as you look closer, you notice some conflicting signals. His tail is wagging, yes, but it's a high, stiff wag, almost frantic. His ears are slightly back, not fully pinned, but not relaxed either. And his body is a bit stiff, not quite a playful bow, but not aggressively postured either. He keeps looking away, avoiding direct eye contact, and you even catch a quick lip lick. What's going on with this conflicted canine? Is he happy, anxious, or a confusing mix of both? Excitement or anxiety, untangling the signals. This is where understanding the nuances of canine body language becomes crucial. We often see those wagging tails and assume happiness, but as we've learned, it's not always that simple. In this case, our furry friend is displaying a classic case of mixed signals, a combination of excitement and anxiety. The wagging tail tells us he's stimulated, but it's not the loose, happy wag we associate with pure joy. The stiff wag, combined with the other subtle cues, the slightly pulled back ears, the tense body, the lip lick, the averted gaze, all point to an underlying anxiety. He might be excited about the dog park, but something is making him uneasy. Perhaps it's the sheer number of dogs, the unfamiliar environment, or even a specific dog across the park that's making him nervous. The importance of context, reading the room, reading the dog. This is where context comes into play. It's not enough to simply recognize individual body language signals. We need to consider the dog's environment, their past experiences, and any other relevant factors. In this case, we see a dog who's clearly conflicted. He wants to engage, hence the tail wag, but he's also feeling unsure, hence the subtle signs of anxiety. It's like he's standing at a crossroads, unsure which path to take. This is where our understanding of canine body language allows us to intervene and help our furry friend navigate this emotional roller coaster. A deeper understanding, empathy, through body language. By recognizing his mixed signals, we can approach the situation with empathy and understanding. Instead of overwhelming him with enthusiastic greetings, we can give him space, allowing him to approach us on his own terms. We can use calming signals ourselves, avoiding direct eye contact, yawning, licking our lips, to show him we're not a threat. And if he does approach, we can offer gentle pets under the chin, avoiding the top of the head, which can be perceived as threatening. By reading his body language, we've bridged the communication gap, showing him we understand his mixed emotions, and creating a safe space for him to relax and enjoy his time at the park. And that, my friends, is the power of understanding canine body language. The language of love and understanding, a recap. So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed into the fascinating world of canine body language, uncovering the secrets behind those wags, wiggles, and adorable expressions. Remember that loose, happy tail wag? It's like your dog is saying, "I'm thrilled you're here." But a high, stiff wag, especially with tense body language, that's your cue to give them some space. We've learned that those soulful eyes aren't just for melting hearts. They're windows into your dog's emotional state. Soft, relaxed eyes with a gentle gaze, your furry friend is feeling happy and at ease. But if those eyes widen, showing the whites, those whale eyes, it's a clear sign of stress or fear, and your dog is looking for reassurance. And let's not forget those adorable ears. While some breeds naturally sport those floppy ears, pay attention to how they move. Ears perked forward often indicate alertness or interest, while ears pulled back against the head can signal fear or anxiety. Remember, every part of a dog's body speaks volumes, from their expressive faces to their tail wags and overall posture. Beyond words, strengthening the bond through observation. By learning to read these subtle cues, you're not just learning a new skill, you're building a bridge of understanding between you and your furry friend. You're learning to communicate on their terms, in their language, strengthening the bond you share in ways words never could. Imagine being able to understand your dog's anxieties, anticipate their needs, and respond with empathy and care. Imagine the joy of watching your dog blossom with confidence, knowing they have a human who truly understands them. That's the power of unlocking the secrets of canine body language. It's about going beyond the assumptions, beyond the surface, and truly connecting with your dog on a deeper level. It's about recognizing that every wag, every bark, every twitch of the ear is a form of communication, a message waiting to be understood. Your turn to decode. Practice makes perfect. Now it's time to put your newfound knowledge into action. The next time you're with your dog, take a moment to observe. Watch their body language as they interact with other dogs, as they greet new people, as they play in the park. Look for those subtle cues we've discussed. The tail wags, the ear positions, the overall body posture, the facial expressions. Don't be afraid to test your skills. See if you can identify moments of stress, anxiety, excitement, or pure joy just by observing your dog's body language. And remember, context is key. A dog displaying tense body language in a crowded park might simply be overwhelmed, while the same behavior at home could indicate something more serious. The more you practice, the more attuned you'll become to your dog's subtle signals, and the stronger your bond will grow. Join the pack. More wagging wonders await. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of canine body language. We hope you've gained valuable insights into your furry friend's secret language and feel empowered to strengthen your bond through understanding and observation. Remember, this is just the beginning. There's a whole world of doggy wonders to discover. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks on understanding and training your dog, and don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below. Tell us about a time you successfully decoded your dog's body language, or share a moment when you learned something new about your furry friend through observation. Or if you have any questions that we or our community can help you with your canine. We are happy to help you strengthen your bond with your dog. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those ears perked.